Welcome to The Breakdown, a newscast you'll only see in all of Oklahoma right here on News 4. And we are so glad that you're with us this evening. I'm Heather Holman.
I'm Kevin Ogle.
And I'm Avon Molinar.
And we have a lot to get to, so let's dig deeper in today's top stories, starting with a stunning seizure for Oklahoma City Animal Welfare, record-breaking. They've never seen a bust like this. It started off as a drug bust. Then they ended up rescuing 523 animals, all from one place, Kevin.
And listen to the variety of animals they found there. Birds, ducks, chickens, about 50 dogs, some cats, reptiles, and a horse. The home is near Southeast 15th and High, where police say they found 30 pounds of meth there, too.
Yeah, so 4 people have been arrested now, and they are sitting in the Oklahoma County Jail for the methamphetamine. There are going to be multiple charges, too, when it comes to this animal-related issues, animal cruelty, just to name one. So the people at the Oklahoma City Animal Welfare, they're saying,
they're overwhelmed.
Yeah, they're already and always are over capacity, which is why they're getting a new building. But they're over capacity, and they say, sadly, they have to euthanize every day on a regular basis, and now this. So between today and tomorrow, they're trying to find 150 people who will foster some dogs. They need 150 dogs fostered to make room for these animals. These animals aren't up for adoption because they're part of now an investigation. They will be eventually, most likely. But if also the good news is this weekend they're hosting an adoption event, Kevin. So
yeah, what is it? You name the price, something like that. Yeah.
And so that's, you can literally name the price that you'll pay for a dog or a cat if you go adopt this weekend. It's tomorrow, and we have that information for you at KFOR.com. But just a stunning amount of animals kept in one location, 523.
And the question is why? Why so many animals there?
Right.
525 altogether. I don't get it. And the variety of them, I guess we'll find out as the investigation continues.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we will stay on this, of course. We'll give you the latest as soon as we hear anything more on that.
Of course. Kind of a sad day today, Heather, for Oklahoma City Thunder fans, because we're having to say goodbye to Isaiah Joe. Of course, we've already said goodbye to Mr. Wiggins, but now Isaiah Joe has reportedly been traded to the Detroit Pistons. This was probably to reduce it's a long, complicated formula, but the luxury tax that the team would have to pay reduces it by about $140 million. But hate saying goodbye to somebody who's been a good player here.
Right. Isaiah Joe, he's one of the fan favorites. He was my favorite. So I was sad today to hear that.
Yeah.
Just a good guy, good player. So he will be missed. Detroit Pistons, if he's excited, good luck.
Yeah. Well,
one thing to think about, too, is our Thunder players who come here, they buy really expensive homes.
They do. They spend money here.
Yeah, when they're told they're being traded, got to put it up for sale, move somewhere else.
But we were introduced to the new players that were drafted today, and a lot of people are talking about 7'3" Adai Mara. He's originally from Spain, played at Michigan, but he's the guy I think they brought in to try and slow down Wemby a little bit when we play San Antonio.
What do you think that Chet Holmgren is thinking about right now? Because he's no longer the tallest on the Thunder. He's 7'1", and our new player is 7'3".
Yeah, maybe he's glad that he has a little help besides Ihart, the 7-footer, against Wemby. But Chet's a scorer. So that's why they're going to, of course, keep him on the roster. And we hope they keep the rest of them. But you never know, because this is a business here in Oklahoma City, the NBA.
Adai Mara, that's who we were just talking about, but then we're also getting guard Bennett Sturts and guard Otega Oweh.
Right, and Oweh has played here. He was at Oklahoma, then he transferred away, I believe, to Kentucky, and now he's coming back to Oklahoma City as a Thunder. And Sturts, as you said, he didn't really get much attention out of high school, but he ended up becoming a star player at Iowa.
Mm-hmm. And
he's
made it
a
to the
6'4"
NBA.
guard. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're excited to bring those team members on. I just wish that we could always keep all of our other players.
Exactly.
You know who else I miss? Steven Adams.
Oh,
long time ago, but
yes,
funny guy.
And he still regards Oklahoma City as home here in the U.S. He's from New Zealand, but he loves Oklahoma City wherever he goes.
And who wouldn't?
Yeah.
We do have a very sad update now. This is just tragic. It's just another example of parents why you need to talk to your kids about this stupid online social media challenges that are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So many of them have proven deadly, and sadly, that's the case in Oklahoma now.
Right. A young lady, she got sick, and then she passed away. Leah was her name, and she got involved in, I guess, in some kind of deadly Benadryl challenge. Her dad, Richard Presson, says she began having seizures and was rushed to the hospital. The sad update, as Heather said, is she has passed away.
Yes, and so they just had her celebration of life. And just, they're saying that she was an absolute light to their family. Of course, they're devastated. They have harvested her organs. They're donated them to many, many more people who Leah's life will continue through them. But just a tragic, tragic situation. She's only 15. Hate to see this. Any kind of social media challenge that could have been prevented.
So, yes, it's so tragic and so needless. But her dad is out there spreading the warning, and good for him in the midst of his grief.
Yes.
He's trying to help other people.
Mm-hmm.
Also, somebody talking about online, an Oklahoma widower who lost his wife of 51 years, I think, thought he had found love online again, but unfortunately, that's his wife who passed. He ran into a scam, Heather.
Yes, Randall Riley is his name. He's 69 years old. He was very lonely, met what he thought was this woman, but ended up being scammed over more than $85,000. Then they asked for another $40,000. He went to the bank believing he was investing in this woman's she had claimed that she had inherited gold that was in England. So he would take half of that if he could help with that. And so, unfortunately, he's lost thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. He is working with the FBI, hopefully to get that money back.
We hope so. But, this is another example of people out there who are scum, who will take advantage of somebody's grief and loneliness to rip them off.
So never trust online people if you haven't met them in person, for sure.
100%.
Kevin, thanks for being here. And we will break down your story of the day coming up next.